I told you, some of the darkest industries in the world were built entirely on the scarcity mindset, the lack mentality. Not evil, not greed, but lack, scarcity, desperation. People trying to feel in control of a life that never made them feel safe. That includes Wall Street, that includes the porn industry, and yes, that includes you scrolling through OnlyFans at 2 a.m. looking for something to fill a void. Let's talk about it. You know what's wild? Entire empires have been built off the back of scarcity mindset. Take Enron. They didn't collapse because they were greedy geniuses. They collapsed because, as a collective, they were terrified of not having enough. That fear of losing money, losing face, losing control led to manipulation, lies, and destruction. And the porn industry, same pattern, just with different lighting. People say things like, well, porn stars just don't have other skills, or they probably didn't finish school, this is all they could do. But pause. That belief alone reveals how deep the programming goes. We've been conditioned to think that when someone sells their body, it's because they are out of options. But what we're really saying is, I believe survival means sacrificing myself. And that is a wound. Because the truth is, there's always another way to survive. But when your mind is operating from trauma, from generational poverty, from money shame, you can't see another way. All you can see is the fast lane out. And that fast lane often looks like the sex industry. Most people in porn don't get into it from passion. They get into it from pain, financial trauma, unhealed shame, the safe money wound, I'm not safe unless I have a lot of money, the money shame wound, I'm not worthy of wealth unless I sacrifice myself for it, the money trust wound, even if I make money, I'll probably mess it up anyway, so I might as well grab what I can while I can. And let's not pretend it's just performers. People watching porn, they are also often acting from wounds. Because most people don't watch porn out of empowerment. They watch it out of disconnection, loneliness, numbness, emotional exhaustion. It's not pleasure, it's sedation. From an energetic perspective, porn is rarely sacred or intentional. It's not rooted in love, it's a transaction, a performance, a mask. It's wounded giving and wounded receiving. One person saying, I'll give you my body if you give me safety, and the other saying, I'll take your body because I don't know how to receive real intimacy. Energetically, that kind of exchange drains everyone involved. And this is the part that gets missed. The porn industry doesn't just attract people with unhealed money wounds, it exploits those wounds and it deepens them. It feeds off shame, of scarcity, of low self-worth, because people who feel whole don't sell their bodies to feel safe, and people who feel seen don't need to watch someone else fake it to feel powerful. Now let's talk about how people get stuck here. You might say, well, maybe they just didn't know better, or they made that choice, it's on them. But here's what you have to understand. Most people don't make these choices consciously. They make them from the shadow, and the shadow speaks in excuses. Excuses like, this is all I'm good at. I can't do anything else. No one would pay me for anything different. But here's the truth. Excuses are just well packaged resistance, and resistance has everything to do with self worth. When we feel worthy, we don't resist what's good for us. We feel we deserve what we want, so we go for it. We step over fear, we claim the higher path. That's the power of worthiness. But when we don't feel worthy, we let resistance hold the steering wheel. We let fear choose for us. We play small and call it realism. Excuses sound like facts, but they are just fear in disguise. They keep us safe from risk, but also safely distant from the life we most desire. They limit our options so we can avoid the scary unknown, and that's how people end up living inside a life that isn't true to them, whether it's sex work, toxic jobs, or unfulfilling relationships. So when someone says, I had no other option, what they really might mean is, my shadow didn't believe I was worthy of another path. And how could they? They've never taken inventory of their beliefs. They've never been shown that money wounds can run the whole show while you think you're in control. Everything we do with money is rooted in self-worth. Because when self-worth is low, money becomes something you chase to prove you matter. But when self-worth is high, money becomes something that mirrors your inner wholeness. Porn, at its core, is often a reflection of what low self-worth looks like when it's commodified. And I'm not saying this to judge anyone. This isn't about shame, it's about awareness. Because until we see it, we can't heal it. This is what dark money wounds can look like. Not just broke bank accounts, but broken boundaries, broken beliefs, a broken sense of self. If this stirs something in you, maybe it's time to take inventory of your own beliefs, your own money story. Because until you do, you might not even realize what you're giving away just to feel safe. You're worthy of a life that doesn't require sacrifice. You're worthy of wealth that doesn't drain your soul. Let that be your new truth. Thank you for watching, sending you love, and I will see you in a jiffy.